through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a Master Core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their Master Cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've got to hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Dahnan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I hate camping out. Hey, watch where you're going.
You should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing? That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
There! Got you!
I'm on it. You're mine! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Take this! You're finished! Guess we gotta roll with it. Take this! You're finished!
Take it! You're mine!
Here I come! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! See ya! Talon Storm! Run you through! Swallow Blade! Talon! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! You're finished! You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear. Raise your sword! Talon! You're mine! This is not going to plan.
First aid!
How's this? Here I come!
I need to be stronger.
What's this thing?
I'll take
Here,
you
let me
all
help.
on!
First aid! Take it!
Strike! Slide! Talon!
Here I go! It's over!
You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
It's over!
It's
Mega
over!
Ray!
Mirage! How's this? See ya! You're mine! Talon
You're
Storm!
mine.
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm sure I can put this to use. Woohoo! No choice.
Here
Take
I go!
this!
It's over!
I'm on it! Slice! Don't go charging off like that! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
What's this doing here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Way.
You're mine!
Magna Ray! Here, let me help.
Come one, come all! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! You're finished!
One more!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here, let me
Here I
help.
come! You're finished!
Here's a healing art. Here, let me help.
Take this!
I was overconfident.
Blade! You'll pay for that!
I hope this medicine works as promised. I'm only getting started.
Take this!
Here, let me
It's
help.
over!
First aid! Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Here I
Here,
come!
let me help.
You're finished!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Take it. You're mine.
I'm not done! Slash!
It's over.
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
Here, let me help. First aid! Magna Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage!
It's over.
Here I come!
That took more energy than I expected. Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
Here, help me out.
Now I can let loose. Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Struck!
Here, let me help. First aid! There, and a
You're mine!
Magna Ray! Here I go. I'm only getting started. Here's a healing arc. First aid! Here I go. You're mine. There! Go!
It's over!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
And again. Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Lilith's kick!
Take it. You're mine.
Take this! You're finished!
There! Go! Here's a healing arc. I can't heal you. Any injuries?
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I hate camping out. Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but that doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here I go. I'm only
You're
getting
mine!
started.
Swallow blade!
Sight. I'm only getting
Here I come!
started.
I'm not done! Slash!
Magna Ray!
It's over? There!
Take it. It's over. Here I go. It's over.
Here I come! You're... You're mine! It's over!
Sight.
You're mine!
Magna Ray!
Mirage!
Sight. It's over. Magna Ray!
Strike! It's over! Mirage!
Take it.
You're...
It's over. Sight. It's over.
Take it!
Magna Ray! It's weakened.
Slash! This ends now! This could be useful. You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage! Take
Mega
this!
Ray!
You're finished!
It's over!
Strike! Rising Wyvern! No escape!
There! One more!
Mirage! Right now!
Here's a healing art!
I'm not done!
First aid! Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
There! One more! Mega Ray!
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
There! Go! Mega Ray!
Take this! You're mine! We managed to pull through. I'll take you all off!
There! Got you!
Take this!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Mega Ray!
I was overconfident.
You'll pay for that! You're finished!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Here I come! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! Mirage! This isn't looking good! I'm not done!
First aid!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
It's over!
There! Yes! Here's a healing art!
Strike!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Strike!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
There! One more!
Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
And again! Mega Ray!
Take this! You're finished!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Take this!
Mega
Take
Ray!
this! You're finished! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Go! I'm only getting started!
You're mine!
Mega
You're
Ray!
finished!
Take it!
Mirage!
That took more energy than I expected. Let's dispose of the trash.
No escape! Here I come!
Here I go!
Slash!
You're
Rise
mine!
it up! Take this!
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid!
I owe you one! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting
Mirage!
started!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
This isn't ideal.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Swallow blade!
First aid! Here I
Mirage!
go! I'm only getting started!
Here I come! You're
There!
finished!
Go!
Swallow
It's
blade!
over!
I can feel my precision improving.
I wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Come Come one, come all! Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Try harder! Not a chance! No escape!
Take it!
Here I come!
I'm only
It's
getting
over!
started!
Try harder!
Flame
My
of
turn!
Fury!
I'm not
Burning
done!
Strike!
Slash! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
I'm not
Here's
done!
the healing
I'm not
art.
feeling so great.
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Excited!
Try harder!
You're mine.
My turn! Slash! Rising one!
Hear me!
Here I
Flame of
come!
Fury! Burning
It's over!
Strike!
Sonic! You're mine! Here I
Here's the
come!
healing art!
It's over!
First
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
You're ours.
Burning Strike!
Here I come!
Here I go!
You're finished! Pierce through! Swallow blade!
Healing art! First aid! Mega Ray!
Pierce through! Here I come! Swallow blade! This could be useful. No choice. Pierce through!
And
Take
again!
this!
Mega
You're
Ray!
finished! Rising Wyvern! It's
Hear me!
over!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Take it! Got it!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! You're finished!
There! Got it! Mega
Try
Ray!
harder! Take this!
Sight. It's over! Mega Ray!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! No escape!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Woohoo! Woohoo! That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana. I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you. Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Here I go! It's over!
Time to cross blades! It's over!
Excited! You're mine!
Try harder! It's
Here
over!
I go! I'm only getting
You're
started!
mine! It's over! I can't move!
One more! Mega Ray! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Not done yet! Take this! It's over!
One more!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're mine! Try harder! My turn!
Hear me! Flame of
I'm not
Fury!
done!
Burning
Slash!
Strike!
Rising Wyvern! Try harder! My turn! Strike!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
You're on!
Strike!
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Excited!
Slash!
Go!
Rising!
Mine!
Over?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
I will